Hi, my name is Miguel. I'm actually the founder of Outboundly, and today I'm going to show you how to instantly scale up your cold outreach, get 6 times your response rates, and all while staying within the LinkedIn terms of service. So let's get started. So just to overview, Outboundly is a Chrome extension that uses artificial intelligence to instantly research LinkedIn profiles and websites. It then takes that research that it did and uses it to generate highly personalized cold emails and LinkedIn messages. Now, of course, seeing is believing, so let's check it out and I'll show you how to get started. So let's demonstrate how this all works by using Gary Vaynerchuk as an example profile. So he might actually look familiar to you because he's actually a popular entrepreneur, investor, and marketing guru. So I thought I'd use his profile as an example since many people know who he is and what he's about. So now let's open up the Outboundly extension, and you can do that by clicking the Outboundly icon up in your extension bar. So that's the paper airplane icon, and that gives you access to the Outboundly settings. So that's the 4 different message writing modes. We have starter, basic, pitch, and template, and then a brainstorm mode for analyzing profiles, which we'll go over. So let's start off with the starter mode. So this is a great mode for starting conversations. And what you do is you state a solution for a problem that you're solving, or you could also state results that you're getting with your solution. And in the second field here, you could provide a question that you want to ask at the end of the message. And so this incentivizes the recipient to respond to the message a lot more. So let's click Apply Settings. That will save the settings. And so the way that it works is once you open up a message window, Outboundly actually embeds a generate button right within the message box. So it makes it super easy. You don't have to go to a different platform, a different window, copy and paste it in. It will generate the message and then embed it right into the message box. And so once you press that button, it's going to analyze his profile. It's going to read all his profile information, such as the about section, the headlines, the tags, all that beautiful information that you could use to personalize a message. So let's see what it comes up with here. All right, so here's what I came up with. So with the conversation starter modes, it actually gives you 3 options that you could use as conversation starters. And right now it's actually set up to pitch Outboundly, which is the software I'm talking to you about right now. So keep that in mind. So for this first one I came up with, it says, "Hey Gary, I'm Miguel, and I've been following your journey as an entrepreneur and your strategic insights around digital communications. It's impressive how you've made such an impact in the marketing space. Have you ever thought about leveraging LinkedIn to scale your outbound sales? We have an AI-driven Chrome extension called Outboundly that can help you do exactly that. Do you use LinkedIn for outbound sales?" So as you can see, it's a lot more of an organic message than a typical mail merge where it would just say, "Hi, first name. I noticed you work at company name." It's very easy to tell that it's just another mass message, but with these, it reads more like a human written message, and that's the primary advantage to using artificial intelligence to write the messages, is because if it's human written, that means that it's personalized to them, and that means that they are more likely to respond to the message, 6 times more likely to be exact. So that's the conversation starter mode. Let's try out one of the other modes. So next up, we have the basic mode. And the basic mode is a great mode. It's actually very open-ended. You can provide it instructions on what to write in your message. So it could literally be anything. You could tell it to maybe invite them to a conference or coffee or ask how they're doing. And then that will cater the message towards your instructions. And then the second section is a call to action you could state. So let's see how this works. So right now, I set it up to mention that LinkedIn suggested that we connect, and then to connect if they're interested. So we'll apply these settings, and we'll see what it comes up with. So here's what the basic mode came up with. "Hi Gary, I'm Miguel, and I've been following your work for quite some time. You seem to have an uncanny ability to predict the future when it comes to investing in tech giants and launching companies. It's almost like you have the crystal ball. So when LinkedIn suggested that we should connect, I thought this would be an amazing opportunity to hear your ideas and learn from your experiences. Would you be interested in connecting over a coffee or virtual chat? Let's hear your predictions on where the future is headed. Cheers, Miguel." So there you could tell it's a very organic and human-like written message rather than a typical mail merge. And like I said, more likely to get a response. So that's the basic mode. Let's try the pitch mode now. So with the pitch mode, it's actually great for generating pitches. So it could be for products or services. So I actually set it up for a mock company called GoGo Super Leads. And what you do with the pitch mode is you provide it information such as the the company name, the industry that it's in, a description of the company or the product or service, the benefits of using the company, any pain points that the recipient might have, the reason for messaging them, and then a call to action. So it's going to use that information to generate a pitch. So let's see what it comes up with for that. So here's what it came up for the pitch mode. Hi, Gary, or hey, Gary. I hope you don't mind me dropping by your profile to say hello. After seeing how you're always one step ahead of the trends when it comes to fashion, consumer behavior, and technology, I thought I'd share a proposition that could help you stay on top of things even more. GoGo Super Leads is here to lend a helping hand. We've been assisting companies in generating leads, selling products, and promoting services for 2 decades now, so we know what it takes to be successful in this space. Our team of experienced professionals could take care of all your marketing needs, leaving you free to focus on charting the course for future success. Let me know if you need more information or would like to chat about our services. In the meantime, keep charging forward with those cutting-edge ideas. Cheers, Miguel Day. So, as you can see, it's very human-like writing. It's not just splicing in first name, last name, please contact me, blah, blah, blah. It's very, very, very human-like, and that goes a long way towards getting a much higher response rate. So that is the pitch mode. So last but not least, we have the template mode. So this is a great mode to use if you already have a pre-written message that you like using. So great to use if you already have a brand, a voice that you want to keep. And basically, it's going to use everything that you provide to it verbatim, except you also have access to this personalized tag. And what that does is generate two sentences or 2 to 3 sentences of personalization. So it's usually those first 2 or 3 at the beginning of the message, and then it's going to use the rest of the message verbatim that you provide to it. So once again, it's great if you have a pre-written message you want to use, or if you want to have more control over the length of your message. This is also good to use for generating connection requests. So with all the modes, you actually have a bit more control over how it writes the message. If you go to your settings, you could choose the tone control of the message. So you could go to neutral, professional, witty, assertive, and a few more that you could choose from to control the tone of your message. So we find that witty gets some of the best response rates. So I usually keep it on that one. You also have control over the length of your message, normal or brief, but beware that brief is super brief. It'll probably be about 3 sentences. So keep that in mind. So that brings us to our final mode, which is actually a feature that's called the Brainstorm mode. And what this mode is used for is analyzing profiles. So this quickly gives you insights on the user profile, gives you ways to build rapport. So this is a great mode to use, say, if you wanted to write your own message manually, or say before a sales call or a demo that you might have. You could do this and then quickly gain some insights on that user. So what you do is you provide it an offering. So it could be a product or service, or it's very open-ended as well. So you can invite them for coffee, basically anything. You press the analyze button. So right now I have it set up for SEO and digital services, and we'll see what it comes up with. So the first section is the profile summary. So this is the top 5 most interesting things it finds about the profile. So for example, number 1 is Gary is a serial entrepreneur and serves as a chairman of VaynerX and the CEO of VaynerMedia. Very useful to know. Section is even more useful, the pain points that they might have. So a lot of people cater their messages towards or their services and their marketing towards solving pain points of the user. So this is a quick way to gain insights on that. So for number 1, it says keeping up with the rapid pace of change in the consumer behavior and technology. So that's a good one to have. The next section is one-liners that you could use. So this is where you typed in SEO and digital marketing services. It's going to give you one-liners that you could use to sell to him. And it's based on his profile tone and his information. And it's going to basically give you one-liners in his tone that you could use. So it's really optimized to resonate with him. So for number 1, it says, let me help you reach the next level of success with SEO and digital marketing services tailored to your brand's relevance. So that's number 1. And the last mode is suggested questions to ask. So this is also great for doing before a call, because this gives you great insights on how to build rapport with them. Or you could also use these within your messages as well. So for number 1, it says, what inspired you to become an entrepreneur? Which is a very good one to go. So yeah, that is the Brainstorm mode, and that is all the modes of Outboundly. So you can see where the value would be and how much time it would save you as far as generating cold outreach and quickly gaining insights on a profile would be. So just to recap, you could go to outboundly.app to get started. If you go to the middle of our page, you could choose a package that you would like, sign up, download the extension, and there you are. You could start generating your personalized messages today. So I appreciate you watching this demo. If you have any questions, you could email me at info@outboundly.app, or you could shoot me a message on LinkedIn at Miguel Day. So appreciate you watching once again, and take care.